7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's Wednesday night. It's We Be Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is the like button.
Senior likey. Hit the like button.
There he
is.
and who are you today?
John King.
There. John King. We're going to have a good show for you. We're, as usual, shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside of Captain's Cove Outfitters. We're going to have the weekend fishing, John. We're going to talk about the belt. Captain's Corner tonight. But not only do we have one or two or three, I think we've got a new record tonight. We'll talk about that when it gets up here a little bit closer,
Wow.
John.
We found some captains.
We've got, it's almost like everybody went fishing, John.
Yep.
Almost. But you know what, John? We got a special guest tonight.
Special guest.
Special guest.
Yep.
Everybody knows the tailor that wins everything.
You guys have a chance tonight. I'm just saying. She can't play when she's on the dang show. So you have a 5% chance.
Yep. We've got her. It's Jessica.
So her name is not going to get into things. She already knows the question and the answer, so she can't compete.
She'll still find a way to win.
It's a possibility. There may be an old name of hers still in the dang bucket.
Yep.
I need to check the bucket to make sure it's not in there. Make sure there's nothing crusty in there. Just hanging out. There's a Jessica on it.
Oh, that was somebody had kind of messaged me on the side. I said, "Was that your strategy to get her in?"
That's our strategy. Get her in here. Somebody else gets a chance to win.
Oh, right off the bat, we got some money, John.
Oh man. Oh man. Just like that.
What does that say?
$300.
Let's Go Brandon is what it said. Right, we got a tip from Let's Go Brandon. All right, the Golden Grouper.
That's
gotta
be
it, John.
That's got to be Tyler's drinking.
It's going to be that kind of night.
It's going to be that kind of night.
Well, good deal, John. Well, let's take a look. See if anybody's even watching this happy horse dung right here.
Oh man.
Oh, get up here. Got a scroll, so that's a good sign there, John.
Yep.
Pardon me while I put my old man glasses on right here so I can see. Holy moly, John, look at that. Denise has been dethroned.
Oh, she got beat.
Casey was our first commenter on here tonight, followed by Denise.
Casey must be done welding. He got done welding and said that or he needed a break.
Oh, man, there we go. We've got David's on there. What's up, David? Mr. King is on there. John, how do you do that?
I don't know how I do that. I was impostered.
There's Dale. There's Chris. Karrie. Jim of Jim's Jigs. Tyler is on. Jason and Elizabeth are on. Give up those secrets. They're taking notes, they said. Rick's on. Laura's on. Good luck, Jessica.
You're gonna need a big piece of paper because Jessica got every bait in the tackle box with her. Holy mackerel. Right down to the bass catching lures.
Let's see. Dan is on. Ty is on. Good evening, Your Eminence. I do like that. That's crazy, but I like it.
Yeah, Pastor Ed.
Let's see. Jason and Elizabeth. They say hi, Jessica. No pressure. It's just another cast.
That's right.
Roger's on. Holy cow. Let's see. Thomas is there. Hey guys, me and James here. They're thanking Jessica for volunteering. Can't wait to hear her input. How cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Rick's on. Bonnie with State Farm is there. The bearded one. Justin's on. All right, I think Gene's on. What's up, Captain? And Michelle is on. Hi from the Vans. All right,
So
cool.
you told me when we first started doing this, because I was nervous, you said just think of our tailors as being naked.
Is that what I said?
I think
that was a long time ago.
That's public speaking or whatever, 8 years ago when we did public speaking. Just think of the tailors naked and talk to them.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah. That'll be interesting.
Now I know why they named him the bearded one.
The bearded one. Yeah, there you go. Wow.
Man.
All right. Well, there you go, John. Hold on a minute while we blow. That
God.
brought the show to a screeching halt.
Where'd the bearded one go?
There we go. All right, John. Well, let's get into it here. So last night was Tuesday, the last Tuesday of the month. So that means hopefully some folks went out there to go see Captain Mario and the speaker last night, Lisa Fitzgerald. I hope she did well.
Was that a packed crowd?
You know, it's crowded. Good. Cool.
30,
All
40
right.
people. Cool. Heck yeah.
Good deal. Good
Not bad
deal.
at all.
That's that's always fun. Unfortunately for John
on
and
our
I,
trivia night.
it falls on Tuesday. If that darn Mario changed it up,
He needs to change the day and we'll come. But we can't let our team down. We're part of a team. We are the eye in the team.
we squeaked it out last
did.
night, John.
Yep.
We did win. It's
We
been a
are
little
winners.
bit, but we were winners last night.
We were 0 for 3 and now we won. So
it was your first win as the scribe.
It was my first win as the scribe.
So was that your third time scribing?
Third time scribing.
So we're at like
33%.
33%.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not
that's
bad.
That's pretty good in baseball, I think.
That's pretty good in a lot of things. 1 for 3. We're 1 for 3.
So
I did not strike out as scribe.
Hopefully we can keep that trend
We need
going.
to win again, and then I'll be better known as the greatest scribe ever.
There you go. So
The king.
And it always just keeps coming up. But if you've got nothing to do on
That's
a
right.
Tuesday
If you
night,
wanna join us
you
and
want
be
to
our
come
friend,
up and
play footsies with us under
Yep.
the table, eat special food, half price appetizers, hang out with the coolest people in Yankeetown because
can-
they're on our team.
you could play with us,
Yep.
or you could try
Or you
challenges.
could, or you could play against us, which would be a bad idea because we don't play around. We've got the professor, Mary Ann, the skipper. We've got the whole damn team.
The Howls are pretty
That's
good.
right. The Howls are pretty good too. Yeah, we ain't no joke. We're smart people, man. No, we're not very bright. But dadgummit, we try really hard.
But a blind squirrel finds a nut.
That's
every
right.
now and again.
Yeah. Every now and then one falls in our lap due to the other team's forfeiting or losing by default.
There you go. So, John, serious note here. We got to discuss something.
Uh-oh, serious time.
Serious time. Serious
that?
time. We got to talk. Got to
Wait a
talk
minute.
to the
You didn't
tailors
warn
at
me
home.
about this before we started talking about.
I did
What the
not.
heck we talking about?
John,
Uh-huh.
May is coming, John.
May.
May.
May is the time of cobia and triple tail. No?
Sure.
What we're talking about?
It's not necessarily what we're going to talk about.
Oh, okay. What are we talking about?
John, May is usually when we do the spring fling.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
are your thoughts, John?
May. Let's do it.
Well,
Oh, we don't have any dates?
no. Oh, no, we got a date in mind.
Oh.
We're holding a date, but
Uh-huh.
we've got to hear from the tailors as to whether or not
See if they want
to
come
do
on
a
that
spring
date.
fling because everything we do we do
Revolves
for you.
around them.
So
So we were thinking of Monday night.
No.
No. No, we were not thinking of Monday night.
The only date that we could do it in May is going to be Saturday, May 13th.
That's a good date.
Yeah, so Tailors, if
Sounds good
you
to
want
me.
the Spring Fling back, you got to let us know because we got to know.
We got to eat and we got to get the games ready. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for Eric to put on one of these spring flings.
It is a lot of work. But if everybody's willing to come and show up, by God, we're willing to do it.
We're willing to party with you
It is a
guys.
lot of work, but we
Yep.
do have a lot of fun with it. And like I said,
Can our DJ make it that day? Trophy wife?
well, she let me know the 2 weekends she couldn't do it, so this is
Okay,
the
so
only
that
other
was the only
time we
one she
could do
could?
it. So
All
if
right,
she
so-
can't do it,
yeah.
we may have to find
We may have to find alternate, entertainment.
something. Yeah,
Yeah, because you don't want to hear me sing all night long.
not even once.
Hey, whoa, now, come on, man. I'm great in the shower.
I imagine.
Yep. Even the dogs run.
So I'm going to come into the comments here, John, and we're going to see what we got. See if we're pro or no go on the thing there. So let's see. They're still talking about a mayhem tournament, John.
They want tournaments.
So let's see. So David says do it. Dale says they'll be there and will help. Rick says definitely want it back. Last year was awesome fun. Let's see. Laura says yes. Jason and Elizabeth say they'll spring fling. Never been, but
Oh, wow.
yeah. They're willing to sacrifice their liver for us, John.
Oh, wow.
It is Mother's Day weekend, but Mother's Day
but
is
yeah, but
on
we're good
Sunday.
Sunday. We're
Yeah,
good. We're doing
partying
Saturday
Saturday.
night.
Yep. Chris is already wanting to take orders.
Oh, man. We need some of that mud puppy. What's that? Mud puddle? What is that stuff?
He did like a banana or
Oh,
something
that
last
stuff.
go round
Oh,
or
my
something. Yeah.
gosh. Whoa.
Let's see.
Oh, that was good.
So far, nobody's commented no, John.
Okay, so then that's the day. Set it. Book it. Stone it.
All righty. So let's go ahead, boys and girls, tailors. Mark your calendars for
13th.
May 13th. What's this say? Nanner pudding.
That's the one. I like a nanner pudding.
You liked it too much.
Man, I did like it a little too much, yep, but I'm going to go ahead and like it some more.
Yep, I told you, John. This is like
It's been a year.
This is a two sipper,
That's right. No,
and you didn't listen.
8 or 9 sippers later, I was in trouble. That's okay, though. I'm going for 12 this time. Make me a whole thing for myself there is my order.
Are you gonna stay for the porch party?
Yes.
All right. Did you didn't? Or you hung for maybe a minute last
20
time.
minutes before the kid
'cause you-
wanted to go. The kid was driving us, so
Yeah. Damn.
I'm going to get me an Uber this time.
Does Yankee Town have Ubers?
I'm going to find me a slapping pickle to drive me around.
Is that like a
Remember the slapping pickle? Slapping tickle? Oh, it's slapping tickle? I thought it was slapping pickle.
I don't.
Yeah, it's not. Is it slapping tickle or slapping pickle?
Well, there's probably both.
No. The movie. In the movie. It was in a movie.
Well, there was a little slap and tickle in.
Beer Fest?
Well, either Beer Fest or
Fest
Super Troopers. One of the
No,
two.
in Beer Fest, the girl was laid in bed and he gets the slap and pickle, I thought. So it's a slap and tickle?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm off, man. I thought it was slap and pickle. My bad. Well, I'll find me a slap and pickle Uber driver.
There we go. All right. So now here come the questions. So it says Spring Fling location still at the Plantation.
Nope.
So, no, we're going to do it at the Blackwater, and I'm going to explain why. We've done the Spring Fling twice now at the Plantation, and it's okay. But here's the problem with the Plantation. At 9 o'clock, they already want us to start
want us
shutting
to
the
leave.
music down and being quiet and everything. And at 9 o'clock is when we really start to do the raffle.
That's
So
when
we
we
haven't
party.
even started partying good yet.
Yep.
And they're already wanting to shut us down. Everybody's so spread out that it just doesn't seem like it
doesn't
mingles
seem
well,
mingles,
you
yep.
know, all that good stuff. We get everybody packed in there at the Blackwater, and it's a party. And that's just, they're
And-
nice enough to give us the whole place.
Yep.
So we're just going to continue our trend with the Blackwater there, and they just
Food's
it just
good,
seems
drinks
so
are
much
good.
better.
It's just all together. We're right there together. You know, we get to sing and dance, and we get to party till 12:35 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I mean, they kick us out by 11:30, but then we
have
porch
a
party,
Yeah.
until
Yeah, we are just fine there.
Yeah. So that's So I mean, and nothing wrong with the plantation. Love the plantation, but it's just it doesn't fit into our time frame and how we like to do the party. You know, it just they really just kind of want to shut it down. You know, the security guard,
That's right.
you know, wanted to throw Tyler in jail one night.
Yeah,
you know, that first one, you know. It was only because we didn't leave the first 4 times he asked.
That's
you
right.
know, it was on the 5th time.
So we were in the fountain. Who cares? All right, it's not a big deal that we're in the fountain.
There you go. So, all right. So mark your calendars, May 13th. It sounds like everybody is.
We're good for that.
See, Tyler shouldn't even remember that, but he's got a smiley face. Yeah. So Rick's like, damn, the plantation's 3 miles from his house.
Well, you're gonna have to go 8.
Yeah, Rick, you can get that slap and pickle or whatever John
get you
was
a
talking
slap and
about.
pickle and you're good to
Get
go,
you
buddy.
An Uber. I don't
That's
know.
right. Get an Uber and a slap and pickle.
That way you and Laura can have a good time. Hey, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Maybe I could marry them two at the spring fling.
Are you pushing their wedding up?
Well, sure.
But wait, they have to agree to this, not you. Just because we have a preacher don't mean we got 2 people ready to just do this thing.
I think last week Rick was saying don't get any bright ideas.
He's about to get a slap.
There you go.
And something else.
So there we go.
Man.
All right. Well, good deal. All right. So mark your calendars, May 13th. We'll go ahead and do it. We've already got the place reserved just in case. So it was easy to say no. There was still plenty of time.
So Rick's no answer is not to the 13th, but to the other thing.
What's he say here? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There you go. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh man, there's plenty of time to get married.
You know, somebody told me, and it might have even been on the comments the last week, but the leading cause of divorce is marriage. You know,
that's the leading cause of divorce. Yes, it is.
Oh, gotta love it. All right, John. So moving
right along now.
All right.
With a shovel.
Shasta McNasty Fishing has teamed up with Lickety Split Charters to bring you an offshore experience. You know,
like no other.
Well, I mean. It's a Shasta McNasty trip, so I mean,
like no other.
There's entertainment, there's catering.
That's
you know,
right.
It's
you get it all.
a
one-stop deal.
So if you would be interested in booking a red snapper trip or even just a 8-hour offshore trip, give us a call 352-220-3206. Myself and Captain Sam will get you out there on the fish, and we'll have a good time. So, red snappers season's coming, John.
Yeah.
And June's getting pretty full up. I'm pretty happy with the results so far. So there's still a few dates available, but give us a call for June. You know, you always want to get in there. You know, the bite's always better early, and then by the time the end of July, you know, you're kind of stretching looking for these fish. You know, because you know they
start off early. So
quick.
you heard about the girl that went fishing, red snapper fishing with the seven guys.
Not the girl with the red snapper. I've already told
that one. Okay, never mind.
But go ahead. For those that didn't hear it the first time.
No, for those that haven't heard it, this lady went fishing with these 7 guys. She came back with a red snapper.
She did.
That's the trip, right?
Yep.
See, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about fishing.
No idea.
And she went red snapper fishing with the guys.
So, John, let's do this little thing we do called Captain's Corner. So, Captain's Corner, everybody is the captain of their own vessel. Is that correct to say?
Yes.
You know, give or take? Yeah,
yes.
Right? Yeah.
Except when you're going to get in trouble.
Then you pawn it off on somebody
That's
else?
right.
This isn't my boat, officer.
Not my boat. That's that guy back there's boat.
That guy saw you coming and he jumped out of the boat. He's back there somewhere.
I think he was drinking.
So basically, this is where we want you at home, the Tailors, to send us a video of your little fishing trip, you know, kind of what you're catching, things like that, what you're catching it on, the area you're fishing. We're not wanting your GPS coordinates. We're just saying if you're in Crystal River, you're fishing Crystal River. If you're fishing Yankee Town, Yankee Town. If you're fishing the Chaz, you're fishing the Chaz. You know, just generic.
Roundabout.
Film it. Turn your phone sideways. We want it in HD mode, not in short mode or whatever.
Is there different modes? Is that the whole problem?
Well, when you turn your phone sideways, it kind of goes into the HD format, the wider format.
Does?
Yeah, and then when you film with it upright, it is more of the shorts and the reels, you know, kind of thing. It's a different ordeal, you know. So. Huh. But, yeah, so...
I didn't know that.
Take that information, film it, send it to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you can text it to 352-220-3206. Whew! All right, John. So I know she's already here tonight.
She's first?
Well, she's
I
here.
guess that rolls,
she's going to tell us all about it.
That rolls into it.
But this is probably one of the reasons why she's kind of one of the first guests to come in here and talk, because she's on this bandwagon. She almost every week we get a Captain's Corner from Jessica.
Yeah, but almost every week when I turn the phone on and I see she's winning something too.
Well, yeah.
She's a winner.
She's a winner.
I'm going to get her. She leaves here to buy me a lottery ticket.
Oh, there you go.
I wonder if she will.
I don't know.
Do you
it
think
depends
she
on
will?
how much money she has.
Huh? No. Yeah! Depends on how much money she has. I want the $20 one, Jessica. No, I'm going to give her my money. She buy me a lottery ticket. I win.
There you go.
That's how much of a winner she is.
I still get 50%.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Well,
of course.
yeah.
Of course. Yes, of course. Can't argue that one.
So, all right. So, before we see Jessica,
All right,
let's
here's
see
Jessica.
Jessica, Captain's Corner, wearing my shirt, supporting y'all. Catching redfish today and trout. I'm using a Little John on a 16th jig head by Jim's Jigs. We're using some swim baits, got some trout. Good day. Tight lines.
All right. Good job, Jessica.
She may or may not tell you how to catch one of those a little later. We'll see.
We'll see how much she's willing to divulge.
That's right.
You know, that's not everybody wants to give away. I mean, even
every
us,
bit, yeah.
almost 5 years of doing this, we still haven't divulged
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, they're at 63%.
Oh, these folks, if they've watched almost the
They're
whole
at
time,
80%.
they're up there. They're up there. It's
80%.
almost everything, but not
Dadgummit.
quite. So, John, that was one of several Captain's Corners here tonight.
We know number two's coming.
Buckle up at home, boys and girls. We got a few.
Number two.
There we go. All right, so number two is Zoe. Let's see what Zoe has to say. Well, that didn't work.
I don't see any Zoe. What Zoe?
I hate it when I hit the wrong button.
Oh, it went ooga?
Let's try Zoe again. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Zoe out here with Team State Farm, catching some pretty nice fish on Captain's Cove shrimp. We're out here in Carabel. We got the dogs out here with us today. They're enjoying it quite a bit. But I gotta say, I really love the bayou up here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and there's so many beautiful fish here. Hope you guys are catching a lot back home.
All right, good job. So they're up there in the Panhandle doing that little vacationing
That's right,
thing,
they're
John.
on
So that's
vacation.
pretty cool. Pretty cool. She's liking the bayou. Is what she said. She's up there in the bayou.
They in Louisiana?
No.
Oh, they're in the Florida bayou.
Yeah.
Do we have a bayou?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't think so either. I don't think we really have a bayou. We got some muddy water and some rivers.
We do. With the Coochie River. Yeah. So it's got that muddy water.
The brown water. Okay.
But
so,
John?
You said there was more than two. There must be three.
This has got to be a record evening.
There's three.
So hold on to your hat. I gotta find another button here to push. Make sure I hit the correct one this time. All right. So here we go. This is gonna be Dale.
Dale.
So you ready for this one?
Ready for Dale.
All right, here we go. Here's Dale.
I just love catching tarpon. How about you? It's Denise and Dale out here. I'm styling in my new Captain's Cove hoodie. We ain't catching a whole lot right yet, but it's fairly early in the morning, so we're hoping for bigger and better. See ya.
What a tarpon is, because I don't think he knows.
Well, they might have been tarpon fishing. That just wasn't a tarpon.
Well, he should have hooked that up for the bait, thrown it out there, and caught a tarpon with it, because that would have helped him.
That might have worked.
Yeah,
that
might
couldn't have hurt.
Yeah, couldn't have hurt.
So, Dale, I hope it got better for you.
Yeah, hope it got better.
All right, John, but
Now,
wait,
there's more.
There's more.
Holy mackerel!
Go.
All right, number
All right.
4.
Yep, I got to find this button here, John. Hold on.
Don't push the wrong button.
Yeah, I know. There's so many buttons here tonight. Here we go. This is James. I think James is running solo here. So let's see what James has to say.
James.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I did a solo trip all by my lonesome self. It's been pretty slow up until now. Look at that thing, guys. That's a big redfish. Right on the live target mullet. Probably 30. $29 3/4. Look at that thing. Tight lines, guys.
The Bayou and Carabel.
All right. Are you getting checked on the comments, John?
No, I'm just laughing. I'm just checking. I'm just looking.
I thought maybe they was fact checking you.
No.
So that was a nice red right there. I mean, he almost called it on the head. He called
was a
30.
good red.
That was 29 inches.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
man, that's not too shabby, not too shabby. But John, that was 1, 2, 3. That was 4 Captain's Corners.
Wait, there's more?
There's one more.
Oh,
5 Captain's Corners.
32 Captain's Corners. Jessica may be on tonight. Maybe not. That's why we let her go first.
What happens is it just means people finally went fishing, John.
Oh,
they've had all this pent up, wanting to do
aggression to
Captain's
go
Corners.
fishing. Oh boy.
All right, so we got one more. Let me find the right button here. Someday, John, we'll get a producer, and I won't have to do all this. I can just sit here and look pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here's Rick. Here we go.
Hey, Rick, I'm recording. What you doing?
Hey guys, Rick Moore, out in Wlasiuk, incoming tide on live shrimp, pig jig. Got Captain Gene, got Captain Gene Miller about 200 yards up there. So hopefully he's doing good. Anyway, Tailors, see you Wednesday night. I'll show you pictures.
Okay.
All right, well, good job, Rick. So representing
5
Ozello right there.
Captain's Corners.
5
Our
Captain's
record.
Corner. I
We're
believe
setting
that's got to
records.
be a record.
We're setting records.
Mark it down. What is this?
Yep.
The 20-something? It's
Yep. The 20-something.
What is this? It's
28th?
29th.
29.
Ooh, the 29th. That means I think there's a there's a new Mandalorian comes on tonight or something like that. I think.
What's a Mandalorian? Is that an instrument?
Star Wars. Star
Mandalorian?
Wars thing.
You watch Star Wars?
Just the Mandalorian.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I
But
like
you
that
never
one.
watched the stand. Wait a minute. Now, what's a Mandalorian? I don't understand. What is that?
You remember Boba Fett?
Yeah, Boba Fett.
That's what Mandalorian.
He's a Mandalorian?
Yeah.
He's not a Yoda?
No, he's not a Yoda.
I don't know. You got me on a Mandalorian.
Now, you
Boba Fett.
You better hush while you're ahead. People get upset about the Star Wars thing.
Oh, they do. My bad. Whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy there. What's that thing called? The big one?
Chewbacca?
No.
The Wookiee? Yeah,
Wookiee?
that was Chewbacca.
No, the big thing. That sits there and holds Princess Leia around.
Oh, Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, Jabba.
Yeah, there
Don't be
you
getting
go.
Jabba on me.
See, those are questions he just doesn't ask at trivia.
I don't. Yeah, we would have him right.
Me, or possibly Andrew.
Yeah,
Andrew likes that kind of stuff.
His wife, they know that stuff.
Yeah.
They because I brought Andrew like 10 or 12 books for that kind of thing, and I looked up the books. They were expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Andrew got a deal.
Got a deal.
Yep.
All right, John. Let's get into the belt right here. The belt. Been around for a while now, John. Explain to the people at home what the belt is all about.
So all you gotta do is catch the fish of the month, put it on one of these thingies right here. Check a stick. Take a picture of it, because you need to see if it's legal or bigger than legal so that you can't keep it. And then take a picture of yourself holding it. Like this, because that's what you do. Uh-oh. And then turn it into air. What do they say?
We went from slapping pickle to red snapper.
And none of them were what y'all think I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with these people?
Yeah,
How do they
yeah.
think like that? The slapping pickle was in the movie, and it was just funny.
Oh, Lordy golly.
They think I just pull these things out that air. I rob people of their stuff.
That's right. That's right. I was laughing too hard. Did you get through all of that?
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I got lost. Put it on a stick, take a picture of it, put it on the hands, take a picture of it, send it in there. And Hasty at something nasty McNasty fishing.picklecom.
All there. Loadedpickle.com.
Yep, loadedpickle.com. You got it.
There you go. so even Bonnie chimed in and said the Mandalorian's awesome.
See, so
There
she
you
knows what the Mandalorian. I
Yeah.
still don't know. I'm going to Google this when I get home. But it's like on tonight.
Yeah.
But what's it on?
Season 3, episode 4 or 5, I think, something like that.
Did you see the Baby Yoda?
That's the show. That's the one that's on. Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Then I got to watch it if the Baby Yoda's on there.
yeah,
Oh,
well,
man,
well,
because
it's-
Yoda's my gig.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Goku
Yeah.
or Groku
Yeah.
or something like that. It's not Yoda, but
I'm Johnny 3PO.
There you go. I like it. All right, John. So our current belt champion.
Rick forgot about what the fish was for the month.
It's a snook.
Snookers.
Yeah.
It's Snookums, Rick. Snookums.
So our current champion, Bill, right there, was last
With the
month's
big
winner
old
with
trout?
the 21-inch trout right there. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish at all. But John, as you just described, we're looking for snook. And snook this month is
Easy to catch because they're out
well,
there.
they're easy to catch. Yeah. You might have had an opportunity
Oh, I had
to
the one.
beat this, but the current snook fish that you have to beat right now
Pretty big.
is old Samuel's
Yep,
right
Samuel.
here at 42 and a half
That's a nice one.
inches long.
It
Yep.
can be done. I'm telling you.
You
It
notice
can
how
be
they
done.
always look bigger at night?
They do. They always look bigger at night because of the flash.
Ah,
We were flash once.
we were. Well, you was.
Was I?
You were Flash.
What
That
were you?
I was
The
Ming.
Mandalorian?
No.
You were the Mandalorian.
I was Ming, the merciless. You
Ming.
were Flash.
You were
Yeah.
Ming, the merciless.
There we go. So, boys and girls, tailors at home, that's all you got to do is catch a fish bigger than 42 and a half inches.
Yep.
Take a picture holding it. Be gentle.
That's right. Be gentle
Support
with
the
them big
belly.
fish,
Yeah,
yep.
all that good
Yep.
stuff.
Let 'em go.
Put it on the stick and then
Quickly
make sure
take a
you
photo.
release it,
Yep.
appropriately. Make sure it's all ready to swim out of your hand when you let it go. All right, so John, where does that put us?
We're
That
moving
puts
right
us,
along.
well, we got to talk about Bonnie's upcoming tournament.
Oh, that's right. We
Here.
got a tourney coming
gotta
up.
Talk about Bonnie with State Farm. Let's see, where is she at? There she is. Boom, there she is. Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got a quote from Bonnie yet, you're missing out. Give her a call at 352-484-0905. Talk to Bonnie or one of her capable staff. They will be able to get you in the system and see if they could save you a little bit of money, John. I know quite a few of our tailors have subscribed and got a discount.
Wonder what Bonnie's wearing now. Because Bonnie's not at work.
I bet she's still wearing them big old
You
heels.
think she's still got the
She's
heels
still got
on?
them big old heels
She's
on
got
one
the
way or
red
another.
heels,
She like
and then
them, but they may
the,
not be red.
She
but she's
may
got
have
big heels on.
a khaki bathing suit, maybe.
Is that khaki?
Is that khaki? Do you think that they still wear the same thing when they're on vacation?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
No.
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 Because did you see her in the video right there? Bonnie was with Zoe there. Did
Yep.
you not? Did you not see what she was wearing?
I can't see that far.
I know.
Too far.
I know. But John Bonnie's got this cool tournament coming up, Fishing for Freedom tournament, where she's helping out the veterans here locally. I think out of the Dunellen chapter or something to that effect. Like I said, there's quite a bit of time before this thing comes about. We're going to have Bonnie to come on and discuss
talk about
everything and talk about it. But this thing's coming up October 7th. Going to be a good time. She did say that there is a Facebook page for this, so you can look it up by that,
it's on.
Fishing for Freedom Tournament, and should be able to find that. So that's cool, John. That's cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
So
Don't want to miss that.
we'll find out what Bonnie needs from us, and then we will definitely make that happen for sure. But that's going to be fun. So, John, moving right along right here, because we've got to get to where we talk to Jessica at some point or another here.
Yep. Very quickly coming up here.
There we go. All right, John. Well, this is this point in the show where we're going to take just a slight little break just to get a little breather, and we are going to play our Salt Life commercial. Salt Life supports Shasta McNasty Fishing, therefore supports Weeby Tailin. So let's hear a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
We've kept it light. I've kept them joking, so they're fine. They're in a good mood. They haven't said anything bad yet. It's all good.
Oh, we had to lock the door. Jessica was just trying to get away.
Yeah. She said, I'm out of here. She said she got a C+ when standing up in front of the class back in the day, and she just ain't into this no more. So be nice to her.
All right, John, this is the point in the show where we give out 20% off your Salt Life order. So
let's see if the code has anything to do with it.
This coupon code works one time only. So if you were the first one to type it in on your saltlife.com order, you will get 20% off your complete order. So here we go, John. Get ready to write it down. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Photographic
Boom.
memory.
CC20I2UHPE.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah.
What do you see?
I see like.
What do you see? I see it.
I see Star Wars stuff.
Nope.
No.
You have pickles everywhere.
Yeah, pickles.
It's right there, Eric.
I2U?
No. You have pickles everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Gotcha. So one more time, CC20I2UHPE, or you have pickles everywhere. All right, there we go. So if you're the first one to get that code in.
Dale said a kidnapping. Yep, he's coming here and they're on the run. And don't make me play the part of Jessica. I gotta know what the heck am I gonna do? I fished the Chaz, and I fish out of a John boat. I haven't learned how to be Jessica yet, but I can draw her name out of a hat though.
You are good.
Jessica. That gummit, Jessica.
There we go. All right, big shout out to Salt Life for making all that happen right there. John, let's get into some trips here real quick.
That's great, Dale. That's funny.
So Thursday, I had a combined trip with Captain Darrell with Black Dog Charters here out of Yankeetown. I had the 4 adults, and he had the 4 kids, and we went out. They wanted to go get a little bit of sheep's head, so we went out and found a few of those before it got too rough, and then come back in, got on a pompano, nice trout, and some Spanish mackerel, just kind of. That was Thursday, so we were looking hard for reds, couldn't get a red to bite, and John, they wanted a shark, and you know how easy it is to catch a shark around
Anytime
here.
you want one, you can't find one.
we couldn't get two days earlier. That's all we caught were sharks. I mean, it seemed like. And then on the day that you wanted a shark,
it never fails.
Even Captain Darryl
go after something.
Captain Darryl put out a chum block and
no
it
sharks.
Still couldn't. Not even a bonnet head, nothing that we had caught 15 of 2 days earlier. So
I don't get it.
Everybody thinks, oh, go shark fishing. It's easy. Well, it is when it warms up, but when you get those cold snaps, them sharks.
They're not into that.
No, not so much.
No.
So. But then, and then we backed that up with a half day on Friday, and this was cool because this was a family trip, and basically whoever had the rod ended up giving it to Kendall, and she got to bring in some nice fish right there. So this was fun. She got to reel in quite a few. She missed a few that spit the hook close to the boat that were really nice fish, but she got some really nice fish too. Yep. So that was a lot of fun.
We like losing fish.
It was a little half day, 4-hour trip, and we hit that incoming tide, and everything just kind of worked out for us. So that was lots of fun, and then they had a blast. John, you finally got off restriction and got to get out.
Finally got to fish, and now I got to work this Saturday. This will be another weekend in a row I'm working. I'm not happy.
Yeah, so you got out there, and I know you said it started out slow, but then something had happened.
Yeah, the fish started to bite. I found some bait, ran out of bait, went to get more bait, couldn't find nothing but big baits were it. Those fish didn't care, they ate them.
Yep. So, John, the question always comes up again, though, is why is Missy always holding the bigger fish?
Because she caught them, and I don't know. What happens when that happens?
Is she closest to that rod? Is that what happens when the big ones go off? I mean, how does that work for you?
So, John is such a nice guy.
No, let's go with the real story.
No, that's the real story. That's the real story. I let her have the rod first.
Nice.
That's just the way I am. I've caught so many fish. If anybody else was on the boat, I'd do the same thing.
You know how many times you've knocked me out of the way to get to a rod?
That's different.
Oh.
You are Eric. It's different. It's different, Eric.
You are not nice to me, John.
You're Eric. You're just Eric. All right?
You are not nice to me.
The preacher man said, it's my time. And that's about that.
That's right. So, all right. So good deal. So you had fun.
Yeah. Finally.
Eventually.
Because
the first 3 times I called.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't even have a nibble.
Yep.
Casey pulls up on me and hooks up on the first cast. I'm like,
he got to go.
Hey, get out of my spot. He's over there, drags going everywhere. He's running around the boat. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous.
Can't have nothing nice.
No.
Been fishing all day, and then he pulls up, shows you how to do it.
I was like, what are you using for bait? How are you working it?
All right, John. In honor of Jessica being here, let's see if you notice a trend with our spotted buys right here. So we first spotted by. We spotted Denise.
Denise, okay.
So Denise finally, I guess Dale and her finally got on some fish that day.
Yep, I think they were having just as much hard time as me trying to find them to get to bite.
Yeah. Then we spotted Kirsten right there. She's still fishing back in the back. You know.
There's mud on that redfish.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a muddy redfish.
And then we spotted Sabrina right there with a nice redfish. So
all the ladies.
There you go.
Is that how you pick it right into all the ladies?
All the single ladies.
All the single ladies in the house.
Yep. I don't know that any of them were. No, I don't think any of them.
No, they're all taken. All the taken ladies in the house.
But there was the song fit. It worked. So John, I think we've made it. What time is it now?
Is it time?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, we could do it.
Okay, we can do it.
We can make it happen.
All right.
So hold on. Let me find the button. Oh no, here we go. We hit that button. All right. Come on down. Dun, dun, dun.
Right there, Jessica.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. right, I think we're almost there. Almost there. We'll see what this looks like. You ready, John? Here we go. All right,
we're
there
good.
she is. It's Jessica.
So little in between us. Okay.
Well, Jessica, welcome to the show.
Hello. Hey, Tailors.
There you go.
Now, see, that's a good start right there. And
Yeah.
she said she was nervous.
She
None
said
of
that.
our other tailors have said, "Hey, tailors." That's pretty good.
So
She was over
this
there
is
studying.
yeah. Well, this is all part of a campaign that we brought up questions about. I don't know what last month or whatever about what would you guys think if we just started bringing on a tailor occasionally to see how they're doing, you know, so on and so forth. And everybody thought it was a great idea, and of course. Jessica was like, yeah.
Jessica stepped up to the plate.
So, of course, she didn't know that meant she was going to go first.
That part.
Yeah.
I'm going to ease into this. You're up, Jessica. Wait a minute. Whoa.
I'm still looking for the door.
It's locked. Like Dale said, it would take a kidnapping to get you out here now. Door's locked, alarm set. You're stuck here to tell them how you catch fish.
Yeah. It's all good. You're just talking to John and I
That's
and
right.
the
And
millions of folks
tailors
out
that
there.
are watching. No big deal.
So let's start it off easy. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Jessica. I live in between Bayport and Chaz, so I fish either or, mostly Chaz. I fish a lot with my husband and Roger Bird. They pushed me a lot in this field. I learned a lot from both of them. Just doing what I love to do, trying to going out, escaping the world.
Yeah. So
A lot of stress in this world.
That's right.
So,
It's
so is
definitely a getaway.
fishing your release, your getaway, I guess?
Absolutely.
Cool. Awesome. Good. Awesome.
And if I want to see my husband, I kind of have to go fishing.
Okay. So is that how it started? He was the fisherman, and you just kind of tagged along and then picked up things
Yeah.
along the way. Is that
Yeah.
okay? Well, that's.
Yeah.
So how long?
I
have you
would
been
say
fishing?
that's probably 98% of how
It
it
is. It's-
goes. I mean, women are becoming more and more self-sufficient with fishing, but
yeah.
it seems like they kind of get started with dad, brother,
Yeah.
boyfriend, husband, something to that effect. So that's
How long have you been fishing?
So I fished for a few years with him, a little bit. I got diagnosed with lupus, which a lot of people
wow.
don't know about. So I kind of got a little scared because I'm not supposed to technically be in the sun. So I backed off for a few years.
Oh.
And then I started, I guess, about 7-8 years straight now.
Oh wow. Okay. And it hasn't affected anything with the lupus now?
Yeah.
It does affect.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping
But
not.
I'm in long
So-
sleeves and
okay.
log pants.
So if
like,
you wear like a 50 SPF UF, is that help? Is that what helps?
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
What
Is
about
this
the
any
big
of the?
hat?
Well, with this wind blowing, it'll just
It
be
doesn't.
like choking me all day.
All right, we got to go get my hat, honey. It fell off again.
So you mean it's windy at Chaz?
Always. I'm waiting for it to calm down, but hurricane season is
man.
going to come next.
Yeah,
so it's
that
never going to
starts in
stop.
June.
Yeah. So
Oh boy.
are you native to this area or Florida, or do you hail from somewhere else?
I've been all over Florida.
Okay.
And then I came to Brooksville in '96, and
Okay.
then I just lived there basically ever since.
Well,
Oh,
cool.
I know Brooksville. We've got a city electric supply there. Yep.
It's like in between here and Tampa.
Yeah, I go there sometimes, so I know. I mean, that's the far as I go into Brooksville.
Yeah.
But I go to that city electric supply. It's a nice little city electric supply in Brooksville, so I know Brooksville.
Well, good deal. Good deal. All right. Well, that's kind of the background a little bit. Now let's ease into. So you like to fish the Chaz for the most part. It's
Yes.
kind of that's your zone. That's where you feel comfortable. You're typically in a smaller boat, so you're kind of sneaking around, getting into shallows, getting into creeks and stuff. Or what's your strategy there?
So we run an 18-foot John boat, so I can hit the flats on a calmer day. But we usually, thankfully in Chaz, there's a lot of backcountry you can run. So most of the time, from the mouth of Chaz all the way to North Chaz, it's all backcountry. I'm lucky that way.
Yeah.
Unless I want to go south, then I got to take the channel out and deal with it. But it's unique in Chaz. It's all backwater. We usually do snook and redfish only. I don't like trout fishing really.
We were talking about that. Nothing against our trout fishermen out there, but yeah, there we go. 2 thumbs up on that.
We love the trout.
Yeah. When they're over 20.
When there's nothing else
inches.
possibly biting.
23-inch trout and above, heck yeah. But other than that, no
yeah.
big deal. So the water that you're fishing down there, are you fishing spooky fish in clear water, or is there some dark water in there too thrown in?
It's clear, a lot of it.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll get a little bit darker if there's a little trough, 5 to 10 feet maybe.
Oh, okay.
Just a little section,
some
it's
holes.
a slough. And then it'll go back right to shallow again. They might get a little dirty. When it picks up in the rain, it's gonna turn like more of a emerald color.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But so it's still pretty clear.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't know enough about that down there, so that's why I'm
It's a
asking.
lot of lime rock in North Chaz.
Oh.
And rock. South Chaz, I feel, is a lot more oysters, little rock holes, kind of like.
Nice.
So you have a diversity if you want.
Do you side fish a lot of these fish? Can you see them?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. I enjoy side fishing.
In my mind, I'm just wondering how much have you broken
Oh,
on your
I
boat
know,
or your
yeah.
engine or anything
How
like that?
many times have you
Never?
ran aground down there? No?
I say in the past 2 years, we might have hit 4 or 5 times, and it's a bump.
That's-
It's
Yeah.
a bump.
Me and Eric
It's
did. Me
not
and
a,
Eric
like,
did that in
slam.
one day down there. I think.
But
Like,
with
in the
your
first
kicker
hour.
though, you could flip the little latch in the back, and if
And
you
it
do
just
hit anything,
comes
it
up.
kicks the engine up though, right?
Well, on the big boat, we run a 60 horse.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You
So
have a
it's like
jet.
that trim.
Oh,
You have a
okay.
jet.
No, it's
So
an
you're running a
outboard.
prop.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And you've never hurt the prop?
We might take the color off of it a little
But nothing.
bit.
But never been it.
Just polished it a
Well,
little
me and
bit.
Eric took his prop out down there. Off. And the skeg.
Oh,
and
that
everything
was-
else.
That was Ozella.
Oh, that was okay. Close enough.
It's tricky to run Chaz.
Oh,
It is, like,
I'm glad you two know it
I
very
have,
well.
like
Then
I
good for
said,
you
James
guys.
is a really, really good mentor. He's
Yeah.
taught me a lot.
Awesome.
We've never ran GPS.
Oh wow! So it's all in his head.
It's all in both of our heads. We
Heck
know
yeah.
landmines. So, it's
That's-
pretty cool.
that-
We
now
just got
that's
a
impressive.
GPS.
You're like,
But
I don't
that's
even
to
need
come
that
up
thing.
here.
Yeah.
To stay in the hatch
it's
seat.
your.
Yeah. New
We
water.
don't need no GPS down there.
No, just
Well,
on
that's good stuff.
vacations.
Well, good for James then. I'm impressed.
That is that's cool. Because I mean, we look at. We never had this before. We never had all the modern conveniences that we rely on now. Everybody just used to go out in the boat and go fishing, and that's.
We've always been poor.
Well, but the thing is that's how everybody used to do it, and that's
That's
just,
true. I mean, that is the way.
Yeah.
All this newfound technology, not necessarily is something that you go out there without it, and you've only hit the bottom, you said, a few times, and you've never hurt anything. We go out there with all this newfound technology, and there goes the skeg.
Yep.
It's like, well, what good did that do? But whatever. I digress on that gig.
But they might be a little more careful than we are.
Y'all careful, or y'all skin through it.
James.
He sends it. He
John,
sends
he
it.
knows
All
what
right.
Kudos to James for being a heck of a captain.
Just go. Once you
Let's
ease
do
off
it.
of that plane,
That's when you're
hurt.
gonna hit.
Sure.
So,
Oh yeah.
just run it.
Just run it. Go for it. Get to the spot. And let's fish.
So I'm fishing Chaz. What's going to be a setup that I'm going to catch redfish on?
Yep.
So I like to use a 2-aught octopus.
Okay. Using an octopus hook. Okay, 2-aught.
I can go anywhere depending on the tide for the day. So if it's low, I would do like a 7 split shot.
Oh, so you're using a split shot.
I do.
Okay. Okay. Makes
Me and
sense.
James fish a little bit different. Sometimes he'll use a heavier weight than me, but
Okay.
I don't like to break off sometimes, so.
Yeah, I don't want to keep retying. Okay.
As tide goes up, you can move it. I go all the way up to like a 5 or a 4, and that'll be the biggest weight that I'll use. So
And still a split shot.
yes.
Okay.
So the past 2 weeks, or at least the past week, in the afternoons have been very high, super high.
So you're getting flood
We
tides
do
down there.
afternoons fishing.
Okay.
We are not morning people, really. If I want a full day of fishing, it's 11, 12 o'clock
Until dark.
Till dark.
Okay. Yep.
So, and I only use shrimp mainly.
Okay. So mainly live shrimp.
If it's dead, it's dead. Just
Okay.
throw it on.
No big
but
deal. Just throw it on and let it ride. Okay.
Shrimp.
Yep.
James has a little bit more patience, so he will throw out ladyfish or chunk mullet, whatever.
Oh, okay. So he's using the cut bait. Okay.
And just letting it
Do it
free.
Yeah. Free line.
So he has a little bit more patience when it comes to that. When I throw my shrimp out, I don't let it really sit. I will let it maybe sit 20 seconds, and I'm slowly kind of bringing it in, because like I said, we have a lot of rock.
Okay. So you're not going to let it sit. and
Yeah,
get hung
I don't
up.
want to get hung up.
Okay.
So
Gotcha. So you're giving it action.
yes.
Okay.
I almost kind of work it as a live bait lure, almost like slowly just bring it in.
So
work
a little
it in.
drag, stop. A little drag, stop.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, well, that's a new way of doing it. I haven't really used the split shot technique, but I'm going to have to try it now because it seems to be what you're doing is working. So I'm not going to lie to you. If something's working in front of me, I'm not going to not try it.
This only works in the Chaz.
Yeah. Oh, just the Chaz? Just the Chaz? Dadgum.
We're gonna have to get you to the Chaz,
Well,
John.
crap. So what kind of artificial do you throw?
So I just started getting into artificial about a year and a half ago. I was introduced to Little Johns, the big ones. You can use any color. I got introduced to them in Ozella, and it was on a popping cork. I don't really like popping corks though.
Yeah, me
So I
neither.
dropped the popping cork, and I just left the jig. I will use, if it's low tide, a 1/16. If it's a little bit higher, I can do an 1/8.
Oh, okay.
Other
So
than
still
that,
small
I
to
don't
get.
go any higher.
Higher than that, okay. Yeah, because it's pretty shallow down there, even on high tide, right? 4 foot, 3 foot,
Maybe 5.
5 max. Okay.
And then if it's the
Depends
super
if she's
flood,
in one of those
Yeah.
sloughs.
you know, you'll get like 8.
Oh wow. Okay.
So last year I got into Savage swim baits.
Oh yeah, Savage. I know them.
And
Very good.
It was like a greenback.
Yep. The greenback. Yep.
I bought it for bass, caught bass on it. Then I went to Ozella, caught bluefish, trout. I was just fishing off their bridge down there one afternoon.
And it
I
worked.
was like, wow, okay.
It works.
So now we're on 3 species.
Yeah.
Then I brought Chaz, redfish, snook. So I'm like, wow.
Well, very interesting.
My new favorite bait.
Yeah.
James, could you order us a couple Savages, please? Now, did James switch to Savage? With you catching them or
Not
no?
really, but
He stayed cut bait.
He'll switch all day.
Oh.
So he'll start maybe with a gold spoon. If he's not really getting anything after 20 minutes or so, 30, he'll be like, next one. Might be a Paul Brown.
Oh, okay.
Then it might be
So he's going to find a way to make them bite.
Yes.
He's not going to sit there and go, I'm not catching nothing, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to make it happen.
Right.
He's not baiting and waiting for
Yeah,
nobody.
he's not doing a Johnny Boy.
Now, lately, we've been getting into swim baits from Live Target.
Ooh. Those are very nice, too.
Any one of their ones. Great for redfish and snook. He caught, you guys have spotted by him.
Yep. Oh, that was a big snook. Yeah.
That was a
that
big
was no
snook.
joke.
That was off of a swim bait.
You need that one this month for the snook contest.
Yeah, that was we've been fishing a very long time, and
Yeah.
that was the first one over 40. for
Okay.
us.
Yeah, that's a tough club to get
It
into.
really is.
I know somebody who's not in that club.
Me. So now you know another one. Oh, okay. We can be friends. 'Cause we're so like trout fishing.
But James, however, he's in that club. He up in the club.
Yeah, he is.
In
Oh
the club.
boy, in the club.
Got that
That
right
was
last night. I got that.
I'll be danged. That was one of our answers last night. Oh,
All
good
right.
stuff.
Well, Jessica, let's see if anybody's got any questions for you.
Yeah,
here.
before we do the
Are you
question.
willing to take questions?
Sure.
All right, let's see
before the
what we got.
questions happen, be honest. Between you and James, who catches the bigger fish?
He's not listening. It's okay.
Sometimes I will slay it,
And sometimes he does.
and then sometimes he does. Sometimes
So it's a trade-off.
he might get a bigger fish than me,
But I'll get more.
catch more.
Okay.
And then vice versa.
I think
so,
I like the more. What do you like? Do you like the bigger fish all day long, or do you like the more?
Well, sometimes you only get 1 or 2 big fish all day
Yeah.
artificially.
That's true.
Sometimes
I'd
that
rather have
10
more.
little ones are
Yeah.
nicer.
I know. Yeah. So I think I like more.
It just depends.
I can deal with that. All right. Let's see if anybody's got a question for Jessica.
Yeah, let's see. Just comments on how wonderful she is. Let's see. Casey said he really had good luck on an 1/8 ounce jig head last weekend, so that's kind of not a split shot, but kind of the.
He says he's a good driver. I'm a good driver. He is. If he doesn't anything that only 5 times the old budget, that's a good driver.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
let's see. Rick says you're doing a great job, Jessica.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all be picked, because I think you volunteered too, right?
Oh, there's a couple questions.
Yeah.
When is she gonna let me have the front of the boat again?
Whenever you want, Roger.
She didn't even. She knew who that was.
Yep, she can see really good, or she knows what to ask him.
All right, so here's another one. Are you disappointed when you have to fish for bass?
No. So we grew up around like the Heather and all that in Brooksville.
That's
with
I
Wlasiuk.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So when I first met James, we would go through the Heather. He's caught in 11-pound bass in there.
Oh, wow.
He grew up in there. So,
Very nice.
but the fishing kind of
It went downhill.
Yeah,
it went downhill.
So I got tired. I didn't like it. I wasn't ever catching really.
Yeah.
I went to South Florida about 1.5 years ago.
There's a lot of fish down in South
Woo!
Florida.
I threw into
Every
this
ditch.
nice pond.
Yeah.
This bass came flying out the water, mouth open like a snook, and I fell in love. I said,
That I can
"Woo,
deal with.
I can do this."
I can do this. That's we got busted by the cops down there.
What?
We were on a trip down there filming a show, and we decided with the Rodriguez and a couple other boys and
Let's throw everybody under the bus.
We were like, let's just stop and look. That's a pond. Let's fish it. Well, there's these signs that say no fishing. Hey, you guys! What? What? We can't. We know our blind glaze. Yeah. So we got ran out.
All right. So here's a split shot question for you. How far up the line do you place the split shot?
There you go. Now I was going to ask that.
I put it. When I use leader, and I use 40 only because I have had beautiful fish pop me
Break that
like it
line.
was nothing. So I only use 40. Even bass fishing. I don't.
wow.
I might change the jig on it from a hook to a jig, but I'll leave it. I will tie my leader, I guess, about 18 inches or so.
Okay,
I don't
so
really
short
like
leader.
a big leader because I don't change my lure. I have
You set
total
it and
faith
forget it.
in my Little John
Yeah.
all day. So I will not change really. So I don't have to worry about my leader constantly getting shorter. So I'll put it maybe about this from where the leader to the braid tie. If it slides down, it slides down.
Okay.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So I'll fish it no matter where. I just really don't like it next to the hook.
Right.
Okay, so it's got to be away from the hook.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Makes
like
sense.
Want
that.
that bait to
Yep,
float up
to
a little
float.
bit.
Free kind of lining.
Now, are you dealing with fluorocarbon or are you using mono?
Fluorocarbon.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah,
cool.
that's me
All right.
100% for
Yeah.
it.
All right. So
People
let's
say
see.
it doesn't matter and they don't want to spend the money and I catch just as many on the regular. They have no idea what more they can catch if they just switch to fluorocarbon and try it once and then go, oh my gosh, it does work.
All right. So apparently, Rick, this question kind of got answered. He says, "What's your favorite leader size in Chaz and the dark water?" And you said you fish 40 for
no matter
everything.
Yeah.
So that's 40 pound on that, Rick.
What kind
let's see.
of fluorocarbon do you use? cigar, or you buy different kinds?
Different kinds.
Different kinds? Okay.
Whatever.
So you're not
The
stuck.
other day,
Whatever's on sale?
I
or?
left everything in James's truck for him.
Uh-huh.
He didn't know. Went out, had to turn back around,
No.
went to the boat ramp, and had to pay like $16.99 for some Calcutta stuff.
Oh,
So he
and that's
comes home and he
probably the
says,
worst.
"Where's that stuff?" And I was
So
like,
you can have
"It's
it.
in your back seat." And he was like, "Oh my God." So whatever. But
Whatever. We'll use it maybe one day.
Yeah.
So, are you catching reds and snook year-round in the backcountry in Chaz?
Pretty much.
Cool.
Sometimes in the winter, maybe they'll push a little more in by the river,
way
kind of.
in.
But it's still, like
still
I
there.
said, there's a lot of backcountry there. So
And then, are you using any swivels to stop the line twist?
no.
And nobody uses
Good girl.
Good girl. that right there shows you she knows how to fish.
She knows how to
Yeah,
tie.
that's right. She knows how to tie and she knows how to fish because nobody uses swivels anymore.
Oh no, John, they do.
I-
unfortunately. Occasionally, I get that client. Can I bring my own rod? I said, you can bring one. I'll
and
have
we'll
this
see.
other stuff
Yep.
when you don't want to fish
That's
with
right,
it
when you're
anymore.
done.
And
When you're done
it's
not
all,
catching anything
it's
here,
all
use
swivels
this. Yep.
and metal and this. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah. So.
Well, it was what we were raised on, so that's what happened. Until we realized this is not that good of an idea to
There
be
you go.
using this deal.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool beans. Well, that we blazed through the questions. Was that so horrible?
No.
I think she's ready now.
Has your
She's
heart,
ready
has your
now.
heart settled down?
Yeah.
You're
All good?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
good?
All right. Good.
Yep.
See, the hot seat wasn't so hot.
No. Your seats were hotter for longer, so.
Exactly. There you go.
But this is what we do.
This is what we do. We don't care. Like I said, it ain't scripted, so they don't know what the heck we're saying. We don't know what the heck we're saying.
Yeah, there we go. All right, well, cool beans. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, tailors. Jessica, round one of having the tailors on, I think she did a great job.
I think so, too. I think she answered everything she could have answered for
this.
them.
I didn't want to put this pressure on her, but this could have been the are we doing more or not episode, you know? So I think we can move forward.
I think we can do more.
Good job.
And
Who's
whether
next?
you guys fish by the bank or boats, participate, guys. These guys put on a lot of stuff for us. They do a great job. I try to do the captain corners because they're doing it for us. Let's give them something. So
Yeah,
let's
what
participate.
she says.
Memes, everything.
I'll give you that $20 after we're done. Nope, she did that on her own, folks. I didn't pay for that announcement.
I think I even hit this twice, maybe.
Then somebody else coming
hit that,
up there.
hit that subscribe button. There you go.
And if you want to be on the show next, just text Eric.
Well, I mean, there's a heavy screening process.
Oh, we got to go through the screening process? Yep. Hey, yep, you're next.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
No,
you look
we got
good.
some room coming up. Yeah, next week. No,
Do you even fish, bro?
So we'll probably try to, we'll try to squeeze one of these in maybe once a month.
Yeah, that would be very cool. I think so. Because, I mean,
every
everybody's got their own way of fishing, and you can learn something like the split shot. I just learned something. I'm going to put some split shots in the boat. I know you've used it before. I've seen it work, and now she's telling me it works. Maybe I'm going to use it.
What?
I mean, yeah, nothing.
What?
Don't tap yourself on the back too much now. I've heard it done here, and I'm going to use it because she said so.
There you go.
And I'll report back how I do.
Yeah, all right. Well, cool. All right. Well, Jessica, you want to hang around with us and
Yep. You want to show them what they're
try
going
to
to
get maybe even.
We're going to let Jessica.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
Jessica! Wait a minute, Jessica!
I knew she'd find a way to win.
Wait a minute! All right, well, show them what they're going to win.
Jim's Jigs,
All right.
Super Shrimps,
And of course, we got to have one of
chicken
these.
sticks.
Man, nice little package tonight, guys.
How many of those you got now?
She can check it.
One for each boat.
Yeah,
and one
That's right,
for
and a
fish
spare.
For the trunks of bass
And
fishing.
a spare. Oh, man, good stuff.
There we go. All right, so good little package tonight. So, John, if this is the first time you've ever seen the show and you just come to check out Jessica and hear her talk, what we do is we give away this prize package. What we're going to do is we're going to ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see come up on our screen. We write your name down. We put them in the Captain's Cove bucket. And then she's going to draw a name out, and that'll be tonight's winner. So, I'm excited. So let me get ready, John. Let me get where I can see here. All right. Oh, boy. Let's see. Is Denise counted for us yet? Dale says, Tyler, you're next month. All right. There we go. All right, John. Are you ready? Oh, she counted up and she counted down. All righty.
All right. She's already done it for us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She has
Denise
counted.
is Johnny on the spot.
Yep. Let's see. Kev Dog says he grew up with split shots.
See?
Crimped him with his teeth. Yep.
Oh.
James does that.
Yep.
I yell at him all the time.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I used to do that when I was a little kid, but I don't think I'm fishing for brims. I'd do that, but I ain't doing that no more. That hurts.
All righty. So
all right.
Tonight's question. I'm not going to say it's an easy question. It's probably not all that hard of a question.
I don't know.
But,
That's a pretty tough question.
Yeah.
I think that one's going to take some thinking on our tailors.
We're going to find out. Here we go. All right. There are a total of 12 distinct species of snook. How many of them are found in Florida? So again, there are a total of 12 distinct species of snook. How many of them are found in Florida? So we're looking for a number. How many of the species of the 12 are in Florida, or found in Florida?
I thought the only place there was snook was in Florida. There's other places you can catch snook?
There's other places.
Like Colombia and stuff?
Where they come from.
Oh, okay. So they're not indigenous to here. They swam here?
Yeah.
Well,
like everything else, John. We all just find our way to
snook.
We find our way to Florida.
Yeah, sneaky little snook. We're closed.
Yeah. Let's see. They're all coming in so fast, it's hard to keep up.
Hard to keep up with them?
Let's see. Charters. All right, so we got one in there so far. Oh, I see another one. Let's see. Where did... Oh, look at that. Like I said, this was kind of tough.
Yeah, I think this was kind of tough. They weren't exactly hitting it on the. They were close. I don't know. IDK, I don't know.
All right, and there we go. All right, so we have our 5, John. Let's see who's in the bucket. All right, so we've got Chasin Charter, we've got Denise, we've got Thomas. We've got Tommy, and we got Dan. All right, John.
All righty.
You gonna shake it?
I'm gonna shake it.
You're gonna shake it. All right.
All right. She's got it pulled. Let's see what it says. Jessica! What? What the heck? No, Jessica!
We knew she'd find a way.
We found a way. No, we're gonna draw now. That was a joke. I set Jessica up for that one. All right, go ahead, Jessica.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little short.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, you got one?
Yes.
Just
all
one.
right, so our
we
winner
go.
tonight is...
Chasin Charters.
There you go.
Chasin Charters is the winner.
Right. So, congratulations. There we go. Your package will be here in the window at Captain's Cove. So there you go. All right.
Good stuff.
Well, Miss Jessica, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank
joining
you.
us and being
Yep, thank
guest
you.
number 1 on the Taylor side of
Number one.
things. Yeah, that's pretty
First
cool.
Taylor on the show.
Wow. All right. Cool beans. Let's see here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Fair seas. All right. What's the answer? Oh, the answer was 5. 5 are found here in
species of
Florida.
snook in Florida.
5 of the 12
Can
are
you
found
name
here.
them? What's the species?
I kind of remember some of them.
Go with it. What do they call
them? The fatty snook.
The what?
Fat Snook. Yep.
What about the skinny snook?
I don't think that was one. There was one like an arrowhead or crossbow snook, something weird. I don't know. There was, like I said,
they're gonna get that snook a complex.
And it said they were hard to really tell the difference too. But there are 12 distinct different species.
What are they, like green, black? What are they different on?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
The line, the lateral line.
It goes horizontal on some.
Oh,
they call him a drum.
Oh. Well, those sticky little drums.
But there you go. Yeah, so the answer was 5, So there you go. Learn something.
We learn
something new.
every day on a Tailor.
Or we try to anyway. So, all right, John. Woo, we did it. We got through another one.
All right.
Everybody have fun. If you had the margaritas and stuff tonight, don't drive.
That's right. No driving. You guys stay home.
Yep.
Call an Uber.
How much peach crown did you have?
That's right.
One shot.
Just one shot
she
for
did
the
that
nerves.
good on one shot of peach crown.
I told her to go get more.
Yeah.
She didn't even offer us any.
Well, no. She knew we didn't need it.
It's like, hey, go get it.
She knew we didn't need any. She wanted to make it through the show with us. And
not
be
John
a
with the monster.
Oh, well,
So there we go. All right, John. Well, good
Every
deal.
other one you're going to read.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh,
I'm throwing it right at you.
Are we going to go in threes? Is that how that's going to work?
She's going to go every other one with you.
Oh, you're not going to read?
Nope.
Oh. All
Let's
right, well,
see.
here we go. We Be Tailin' is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic.
Yep.
Nutrition.
Plash Lights.
Karrie's Custom Rods.
There we go. Bonnie with State Farm.
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life.
Power Pole.
See you next week.
KC Bass.
There you
Welding.
go. There you go.
You didn't know that one.
All right. Peace out,
Have a good
everybody.